YouTube, LOB.
Kay, Tanya, Donna, Darlene, Joanne, Mindy.
And there's Super Dave on there too. Say
And
hello, Uncle Dave.
Uncle
everyone,
Super Dave. Yeah.
Everyone loved my brother and sister-in-law on the magnet reveal. Thank you, everyone, once again for the magnets. We greatly appreciate it.
I do have the links for those, if you were.
Sure, throw them in there.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got them recorded.
Yeah, the magnet reveal turned out great.
So this is going to be a great show tonight. Do you know why?
Thanks for everyone who sent magnets to
We
Shayla.
just became live on YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
All right.
Lexi C.
Tonight,
Hi, Lexi.
we are feeding a family of
I think
four
I know who that is.
for $150 a month for the entire month.
That's not the Lexi C.
This is going to be a great, great show. Do you know why?
Why?
Because an hour ago, BJ walked in the door and said, Mom, there's a semi-truck sitting in front of our house. And Mike still had an hour and a half's worth of work to do on the show.
40 minutes before the show.
Today has been one thing after another going wrong. So this is going to be a great show. I know it. I feel it in my bones.
Well, Tawra says that because in our past experience, a great deal of bizarre, negative things happening usually means something great.
Oprah would call, or Dr. Phil would call, Dr. Laura would call. So who's going to call us tomorrow?
Heidi String is on.
All right, so hello, Heidi. I was thinking about you today. I just wanted to make an announcement. Go make two family moderator if they're not. We're tonight on Two Family Homestead. We're going to be live and doing a giveaway on the book. So if you're watching this later, I'm really, really sorry. But if you're watching it now, we're doing a live show with Two Family Homestead over on YouTube. So check them out. We're going to be on again at 9 p.m. Eastern.
And 7 p.m. Mountain.
7 p.m. Mountain. How did it go? Did you get it? Yes, no? You got it?
Woohoo!
You're a skydiving receptionist? Oh. Not really? So did you get it? Yay! We have another employee. We got 2 kids that employed today.
Oh,
Woohoo!
Well, not officially, but pretty close.
DJ has an inside track.
Oh, you know, the sticker on the side just really does it. Where'd you get those at? Ooh, now you're professional.
Sorry, Heidi said, what were you thinking? I love the flowers you gave me growing beautifully.
I was thinking about your wonderful backyard and wondering, I was going to email you and ask you, are the mosquitoes like elephants there? And do they just eat you up so you can't even enjoy the outside because you want to? That's what I was wondering. Okay.
I've heard they're only like large birds.
Well, yeah.
So, lots of likes and loves here. I'm not sure which comment that's for, but yay. Oh, lots of people saying hi, Elly.
Yes.
Congratulations,
So
Elly.
both
Sue is
BJ
on.
and Elly. Hello, Sue, who's coming to visit us Thursday.
We have to do a
Yay.
exclusive
Yay!
Facebook live stream.
Should we live stream while Sue is here? She keeps avoiding live streams. I know.
But we have
I'm like,
the iPad.
Sue,
We
everybody
have
wants
the
to meet
glorious-
you.
Well, I think I recall Sue saying something when we were there that maybe she might have wished that she had been on. Maybe I misunderstood. So if I'm misrepresenting you, Sue,
Well, maybe
just
we'll live
slap
stream
me.
then. Yay, Sue! So Sue is down. She's originally from England. For those of you who don't know, her son lives in the same town as we do, basically like 2 miles from us. And she was one of our viewers and said, hey, my son lives in Longmont. And we found out he lives down the road from us. And we've been great comrades ever since.
Yay.
So.
And Helen says, hi, finally waited up late enough to catch you live.
Oh, wow.
So,
Where
Helen,
are you at? That must be.
I can't remember where you are, Helen. But
That's
I'm glad
gotta
you're
be
here.
in Europe somewhere.
All right.
All right. So today we're talking about how to feed a family of 4 for $150 a month without Aldi's or coupons.
Dun, dun, dun. And it's not because she doesn't like Aldi. It's just because we don't have one nearby. So she wanted to show what our real experience here would be.
So I love Aldi. I wish we had one in Colorado. I visited many times when we were in Minnesota a couple weeks ago. I love Aldi. Mom brings me groceries back when she comes. I love Aldi, but we don't have it here in Colorado, and I don't like using coupons. So I'm going to show you how to feed a family of 4 for $1.50 a month without Aldi or coupons using Kroger store. Here's your clue. Sprouts, which is like a health food type store here. Yes, Bryant, we ship our book to Hawaii.
Yes, we do.
And Lucky's, which is another health food type store here. And Kroger and Walmart. Those are the 4 stores and where I got the prices. And I'm showing you, right here's the ad, folks. Don't send me emails. It's right here. Okay? Did I do a good
Now,
enough
this doesn't
disclaimer?
mean that if you live in some place where the cost of living is 10% higher, then it's not going to be slightly
Then
different.
that's your choice to live there, and you just have to deal with it and do the best you can. The same principles apply. It doesn't matter if you, it doesn't matter where you live. You may not get it down to $150, but maybe you can get it down to $200 or $300. So whatever is doable in your area, okay? But don't be sending me letters. Now, I could probably get this down another $50 if I had Aldi to go to.
Well, and you don't even use the whole 150 because you were leaving space for
I didn't.
unexpected things.
So I'm sure I left something out. Don't email me and say you forgot blah blah blah. So here's the disclaimers.
Joanne says we have mosquitoes and Aldi.
Oh man. Yes, Marianne, $150.
No, she's got $1.50.
$1.50.
She might have meant 150. I don't know. It says $1.50.
100? Did I say $1.50? Surely I didn't say $1.50.
Kathleen says $1.50 a month, so you must have, because multiple people are saying it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I meant $150.
That would be really awesome.
That would be great. So who would like me to do $1.50 a month for a family of 4? Actually, I could probably do that. I'll tell you how.
Don't feed me.
No, because we have so many groceries stocked up that I could probably go an entire month without going to the grocery store.
Wow.
I probably could.
So David from Wichita wants to know, does that include Dr. Pepper?
No, brother dear, it does not include Dr. Pepper. It's not frugal.
Dr. Pepper is amazing, though. Dr. Pepper is love.
Everybody at my brother's work was laughing at him because he's famous now. So $150 for a month. And here are some things that I'm assuming. So I'm assuming you have some things on hand like spices and condiments and basic baking ingredients like flour, sugar, and baking powder. Mike is putting the link to the site for the breakdown so you guys can sit and go through with me and ask me questions.
Here it comes.
And if you just find a major error, let me know and I'll fix it.
Oh man, Becky's like she was in the garden.
Oh, that's okay, Becky. You didn't miss anything yet.
Yeah.
Okay, oops. I just pasted, it didn't go on YouTube. I pasted the link into Facebook and YouTube is not being happy.
By the way, Jamie, Sue's coming over Thursday, so if you want to come over. Now, how you save money buying groceries like this is by stocking up some weeks and then other weeks you don't spend as much. So like some months I'll spend $500, $600, $700 on groceries, but then the next month I'll spend $250. Okay? Because I found a really good deal on chicken, so I stocked up the month before. But these,
if you're on the YouTube side, you can look in the description below. It's not letting me paste it into the comments now for some reason. It's right underneath the main part of the description in the description.
give me a thumbs up too, guys, if you can. That really helps YouTube and Facebook show that people like us. And you can do it more than once. So if I say something just absolutely brilliant, you can do it more than once on Facebook.
On Facebook, you can.
Okay, so.
On YouTube, give us a thumbs up emoji.
Getting lots of thumbs up here. Lots and lots of them.
Yay!
Melissa wants to know, is this for 3 meals and snacks a day?
Yes. 3 meals, 3 stacks. Now, the other disclaimer is This is for 2 adults and 2 kids. So I would say up to 12 years old, probably. Now, if you have teenagers, don't be sending me emails, people. I know teenagers eat a lot. I have 4 teenagers. And I spent $450 a month this month on groceries. And I bought chips, and I bought a bunch of cookies and cereal and stuff like that. So.
Wait, you spent $450? Why aren't you spending $150 if you're talking?
Well, because this is for littler kids. But I'm also saying in my menu, I don't include stuff like a lot of chips and cookies that from the store and stuff like that.
Because they don't really need that.
Because you don't need it.
Even though BJ and Elly buy it.
Yeah. Okay, and the other thing is, if you don't have a freezer, like let's say this list here. I have on here buy 4 loaves of bread. Let's say you don't have a freezer and you can't freeze this stuff. And I have 20 pounds of chicken thighs. If you can't freeze it, guys, just go the next week and buy it then, okay?
Are the chicken thighs always pretty low?
Usually chicken thighs are really low. So, these are going with sales. Now, like, and the other thing is, when I say things like buy apples on here, if grapes are on sale, buy grapes. Grapes are on sale this week. You can interchange it however you want for whatever's cheaper. So, here we go. What are the menus? Oh, we should have had links for all of these. Oh,
What?
well, they can just go here. Okay, so I have it broken down here to breakfast,
This is on the website,
lunch,
by the way.
dinners.
I just shared on YouTube, and I'm sharing on Facebook again, the links for the pages that Tar's showing you. For the
Side
post.
dishes, snacks, and desserts. Now, almost every recipe is in our Dining on a Dime cookbook. Yes, you can do it for $150 for 4 people for a month, okay? The recipes I used are out of Dining on a Dime and our How to Save on Groceries Ecourse. All these principles are in there. All right, so what do we have for breakfasts? So, breakfast, scrambled eggs on page 62 in Dining on a Dime. We've got oatmeal with or without raisins. We've got granola, which you can make homemade. Give me your questions, guys, because I'm going to answer them after I go through this, okay? Muffins and pancakes. Scrambled eggs, oatmeal, granola, muffins, and pancakes for breakfast. Rotate those 5 every 5 days if you want something different. Now, here's the thing. At our house, we pretty much eat the same 2 breakfasts. Keep it simple. If the kids like oatmeal for every single breakfast, then just make up for them. If they like scrambled eggs, just keep it simple. Now, I will say though with this, that what makes breakfasts inexpensive is by not using so many high protein foods. So pancakes, you're not going to be serving 8 pieces of bacon as a side.
8 pieces of bacon?
I have 4 teenagers,
That'll
can you
double
tell?
your budget right then.
Exactly. I make bacon and my food is gone. Oatmeal. On page 65, we have tons of oatmeal ideas on different ways. You could put jam in there. You could put syrup in there, brown sugar. You could put any dried fruits, dates, raisins, apricot, peaches, strawberries, any dried anything.
It's really in there? What?
So you could add all those things to spice it up a little more. The thing is use what you have on hand. When you don't have enough money or you're trying to live on one income, that kind of thing, that is where you're saving, is you're not making expensive things like sausage every morning for breakfast. Dave.
That's because they're in there. You guys put them there for me to eat.
All right, but did you guys just hear that? He said he eats the sausages because they're in there.
If they're not in there, I'm not going to be like, I want them, buy them for me.
Very good. Dave knows that we only buy X amount of sausage every month.
Which is why I only eat them like once a week.
Yeah, and when those sausages are gone, I don't buy anymore. I only buy X amount of, I only buy 2 packages of chips every week for a family of 6 to 7, depending on who's home and who's not. I only buy 2 packages of chips, and when they're gone, they're gone. I don't give them any more, okay? So, lunches. Now, once again, dining on a dime. Egg salad, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, grilled cheese sandwiches, deli meat sandwiches. You can eat ramen, guys.
What?
I know.
No.
Dun,
That's a
dun,
bad
dun.
example that people...
I know. You can have any amount of leftovers. And in Dining on a Dime, on page 454, I have an entire index, guys, right here. Leftover index on how to use that little bit of hamburger to make a different meal. How to use that little bit of chicken to make a different meal. Those kinds of things. Yes, Dave?
Rosemary Clay says I can't have the gluten.
You can still do it. I'm gluten-free, and we still do it. You just exchange rice. You get gluten-free oatmeal. You eat rice cakes. Those kinds of things. It's not hard. I'm going to write a gluten-free cookbook, but it's not rocket science. You just exchange flour for any flour products. So like instead of having dinner rolls, we have rice with our dinner. We have gluten-free oatmeal. We eat rice checks for cereal, that kind of things. Okay.
Molly is asking, is this info on Ecourse? I think she's meaning, like, is it
Yeah.
part of what's in the Ecourse?
Well, this is kind of an extension of the Ecourse. The Ecourse actually has more stuff in it than this.
Downloadable
And it
content.
has how to spend the Ecourse has how to spend $40 on 1 month for one person because mom's story's in there. So, I don't know, maybe I should add this to the Ecourse. That would be a good thing, wouldn't it?
Sure.
Like, have it be a DLC and they pay $5 extra and they get this.
So, dinners. Now here's the big one. Everybody thinks they're just going to be starving to death without, meat every night. You guys, you can still have meat most nights. The thing is just don't have it every night. So, what are we having for dinner? We're having chicken tacos. Which is on page 305. I have homemade taco seasoning in here. Okay.
You mean on this example?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black bean tostadas, green chili, page 215. Green chili is all these, like most of these recipes are already on our website, guys. So you don't have to buy the book. I'm just telling you, they're in the book. If you have already purchased the book, they're already in there. But Michael put the link and you can go to our website.
For what? Sorry, I missed that part.
For the recipes. So just send him this link. Hamburger casserole. We have 2 different kinds. We have regular hamburger casserole and
Link to that.
Mexican. Uh-huh.
Sorry, I was getting multiple signals. Go ahead.
Honey baked chicken. Okay, honey baked chicken, guys, is our #1 main dish on our website. That and maple glazed chicken keep going back and forth. Honey glazed chicken and maple glazed chicken. You could do either one of those. You don't have to do either one of those. You could do grilled chicken. You could do baked chicken. The thing is when you use the thighs, though, those are a lot cheaper than buying chicken breasts, okay? Chicken pot pie. You're going to take some of your leftover chicken thighs when the kids don't eat all of it or whatever, and you're going to take off the meat and you're going to make a chicken pot pie, and you're going to put the canned biscuits or homemade biscuits, whichever you want. I included for canned biscuits on the shopping list. Homemade pizza. Super yummy, easy. We have 10 homemade pizza recipes.
And if you have leftover bacon bits or something, you can throw that on the pizza and it tastes 30 times better.
Dave loves his bacon.
So I have a
Enchiladas.
snack story.
Page 216, enchiladas. Dining on a dime. Spaghetti. How to make homemade spaghetti sauce, right here. Fried rice. Why isn't that page on here? That's weird. Homemade, now on hamburger soup, what I did was I took mom's stew and I replaced the stew meat with hamburger, and Jack loves it. He absolutely loves it. It's his stone soup and he loves it. We're not fixing a lot of processed foods here. Someone said I can't eat processed foods. These are not a lot of processed food. The ramen's processed, animal crackers what I have on here for snacks, everything else is homemade. So you don't have to have that excuse that you can't eat processed food. Don't use the excuse you can't eat gluten-free or you have to eat gluten-free. It is the same amount.
Oh, nothing.
Baked potatoes. Those aren't processed. Throw them in your crock pot or throw them in your oven. It's summertime, so crock pot's probably a little less work on the air conditioner there, but baked potatoes with chili. You can add canned chili or you can make homemade chili. Either one, it doesn't matter. Keep it simple. Side dishes. They include coleslaw, sopapillas, which are homemade. Right here, both of those, dining on a dime. We have the best coleslaw recipe you will ever eat.
Yay, yes, we do.
Keep going.
Yes.
Keep going.
We do. It's amazing. It's wonderful. Actually, I was distracted because Heather was asking when does the Ecourse start.
Oh, it is as you go. It's already out.
It's not something that we do on a set schedule.
Yeah.
If you just order it, it's set in segments, and then you can do it at your leisure.
10:50 now.
Barb is asking, or Brenda's asking if the links are on the website. Yes, Barb. They're in a post, and I'm about to reshare that post. It's the one that says "Feed a family of 4."
Hashtag she's employed, Dad.
Yay!
Woohoo! And doing something she's always wanted to do. We probably won't announce it, but doing something she's always wanted to do.
Oh no, I was gonna say.
And yeah.
Do we want her doing that?
Good job.
Gonna be answering telephones.
Yep.
No.
It's gonna be quite
Actually,
a thrilling experience.
This
Look at all the thumbs
job
up.
is nice too, because in the interview, the lady said that the days are really long days, but that oftentimes they make sure everyone gets at least 3 days off, if not 4, because you just work all your hours within a couple days.
Oh, okay.
Which
good.
is awesome, because I would rather have that than go every day for like 2 hours.
Yeah, that would be a lot better. Yay!
And it's not part-time.
Yay! She was wanting full-time. Yay! See, are you going to listen to your mother?
No one. Mom.
Go ahead. Pat me on the back.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Wait, but another thing. Oh, fart, what was I going to say? Hold up.
So we have guys wanting to get to know Elly.
Okay.
Applications sent to mom and
What was I
dad.
gonna say?
So I told her she'd been looking for work, and I said,
Oh,
you
yeah.
need to call the... Okay, go ahead.
I was just going to say, this is the exact same thing that happened last year at this time, which is weird. I got 2 interviews within a week, and the first interview was like, eh. And the second one was like, eh. So, anyway.
I told her, I said, she said, I really wish I could work at this place. And I said, well, call them. No. I said, call them. No. So then she went for an interview, and she said, well, I'd really rather just work at this place. I said, call them. She's like, okay. So she calls, and what did the lady say?
She said, oh yeah, well, I was just about to put an ad up that I needed someone.
Nice.
You're welcome.
Okay. And it was the first place I called too.
Very good. Yay, good job, Elly.
Good job, Elly. We have some questions. Can we not?
Okay, do you want me to answer questions here before I keep going?
There's
Okay,
not a lot.
go ahead.
Wait.
Well, Esther was wondering, do you recommend owning a second freezer if you're at least a family of 4? We only have one freezer. Well, we have one freezer in addition to the refrigerator.
Well, no. Probably not if you're only a family of 4. It just depends on how much you like to buy in bulk. I like to buy in bulk so that when I find, well, I know that sounds contradictory because I say don't buy in bulk, but I mean buying in bulk like at Sam's and Costco, I don't do that. When I find chicken on sale for $1.49 a pound, I will buy 3 months worth and put it in my freezer. So if you like doing that and it's convenient to help you, that's fine. I am chronically ill with chronic fatigue syndrome and fibromyalgia. I cannot go to the grocery store even once a week. I physically cannot do it. I about have a breakdown when I go to the grocery store.
To go to the restroom.
So I have a freezer so that when I do go to the grocery store, I stock up and I put it in my freezer. And then we always have bread, we always have milk, we always have meat, we
Yeah,
always
we
have
have so many
vegetables
people in our
in the
family.
freezer. So,
Also, what did you have one?
Kind of, but it's more of a joke.
Oh, okay. Maria asks about what about vegetables and fruits?
I'm getting there. Just hold on. I'll get there.
Melissa says portion control with protein is a good way to cut back. We really don't need much more than 3 to 4 ounces of meat per adult. Stephanie says you're making me hungry. No. Heidi said eggs are cheap protein, 49 cents a dozen.
See, they're not that cheap here. I saw that when I was at Aldi, and I was like, 49 cents.
Because here they're like $4 or $5 a dozen, aren't they?
No, they're like $1 a dozen. They're on sale $1 a dozen.
Or maybe that was just when the chickens all kicked over.
Yeah, when all the chickens kicked over, what was that, last year or whatever, they were really expensive. But now they've gone back down again.
And Julie was saying everything you mentioned seems like high starch. And then other people were talking about their special diets and things, but people were saying, adapt it and adjust it.
Yeah, adapt it.
Because, is it? Okay.
Okay, so if you guys see Mike's eye, just ignore it. He had a blood vessel explode in his eyeball.
Nobody would have noticed if you didn't say it.
Yeah, Allison, a pound of bacon for a snack. That's not okay. We don't do that.
But just to
and you're not going to save like that, so...
a number of people are saying this, but you can follow, or who is it that said it? Linda said it. You can follow the principles of dining on a dime, but modify the food to suit your family. So when you have a special thing, you can adjust, and you can still find good prices on those things.
Yeah.
It may not be the same. It might not be quite as low if you require, if all you can eat is meat.
Yeah, and by the way, if you guys want to win a copy of Dining on a Dime, tonight on the show on Two Family Homestead on YouTube at 9 Eastern, we are going to be on giving away 2 copies of Dining on a Dime. So, yes, Dining on a Dime in our original book, Not Just Beans, 50 Years of Frugal Family Favorites, is the same book. Okay, so if you have Not Just Beans, it's the same book as Dining on a Dime. Okay?
Oh, so, sorry, I'm going to add that. Somebody said that. Oh, somebody said Brad and Krista mentioned us today.
Thank you, Big Family Home. So it's kind of confusing. Big Family Homestead is different, and they are our buds. We love them. They mentioned our book today. Two Family Homestead is where we're going to be tonight on the show. Mike put a link in there. So, okay, back to where we were. Side dishes, coleslaw. I have the best coleslaw in the world. I do. Try the recipe. Every single person that's had it says it's the best they've ever had.
See, I don't like any coleslaw.
Sorry, can we ask one more thing?
Oh, yeah.
Allison was wondering if this covers toilet paper, dish liquid detergents, toiletries, and somebody else was asking about pet food.
No, this does not include
this is just
pet
the food.
This just is food.
Yeah.
I do not include my pet food, my laundry detergent, all that stuff is not in my food bill. That's a whole different category in my budget, okay?
Partly because if you choose to have a pet, that's an add-on to your...
Yeah, that's your choice to have a pet, and so that's like a whole nother category. So, sopapillas. I did sopapillas for a side dish because I had made so much Mexican food in this one. Now these guys, this is actual foods that we eat, okay? These are actual recipes that we eat. All these dinners are less than $5 each. Chips. In here, I have a thing of tortilla corn chips. Use some for enchiladas and fry some for chips. Then, sliced dish for veggies. Side dishes, sliced veggies. We got sliced cucumbers, sliced carrots, sliced peppers, cut up carrots, sliced peppers, all celery. Those are all really good veggies. Like probably 4 to 5 times a week, I serve that with my dinner with some ranch dressing, and that's what we eat for vegetables. I don't make it hard. I will get frozen vegetables, make a bag of frozen vegetables for us. There's 4 to 6 servings usually in a bag of frozen vegetables for $1, okay? So I'll cook that up, put that on there. You can slice up fruit, slice up bananas, apples, oranges, anything, grapes, anything that's on sale. I'll put grapes on the table, cut those up, and we'll have that. You can roast or grill vegetables. So you can take the same frozen vegetables, cauliflower, cucumber, asparagus, snap peas, all those. You can roast them or you can grill them if you'd like. And those make really good side dishes. Snacks. Muffins. Homemade muffins, guys, cost like 25 cents to make and literally 5 minutes. It's not even 5 minutes worth of work. So stop saying this stuff takes all this time. If you guys have watched my show, you've seen me 15 minutes or less. 95% of my recipes are made in 15 minutes or less. Prep time. Now I'll throw them in the oven and I'll clean up the kitchen while I'm waiting for it to cook, get the table set, get some laundry done, that kind of thing. But we're talking prep time. Stop saying you don't have time to do this. This isn't long either. Popcorn.
Sorry. Heather was asking where's the e-course, on the website or is it on YouTube? I just shared the links for it. A couple of other people were asking too, and I think they were slightly confused. So I'm sharing the link occasionally through, but I just now shared it. The How to Save Money on Groceries e-course.
Okay.
Link. So.
Popcorn. On page 316, I have like 5 or 6 different popcorn recipes. Barbecue popcorn, spiced, kettle corn, all those in here. Make popcorn for a snack. It's cheap and easy. I included microwave popcorn in here to make it easy for you. You don't have to make microwave popcorn. You can make it on the stove if you want. But we're going easy because I know families are working or they're doing sports, that kind of thing. Oatmeal cookies. We have a really good recipe. Page 278, Dining on a Dime. On the website, I linked our oatmeal recipe. Just leave out the chocolate chips. Animal crackers. A nice little snack for the kids. Guys, don't give them the whole bag and let them eat the whole bag of animal crackers. This is where I have failed.
If you're not following along yet, I'm sharing the link to what Tawra is talking about right now.
But give them a small bowl, and a small bowl, you know, one of those bowls this size of animal crackers. Cut up an apple and put a little bit of peanut butter on it. Bananas. All these are really healthy snacks that fill you up. For desserts, I even included desserts, guys, with this. You could make peanut butter cookies. Page 278, or 279 in dining, or the one on our website is the 3-ingredient one. Popsicles. I included Kool-Aid in here. Can you believe I included Kool-Aid? I included Kool-Aid, 4 packages of Kool-Aid to make your own homemade popsicles. Brownies. Homemade brownies. Page 281 and 282. They cost 50 to 70 cents to make homemade brownies. Super cheap, really quick, not even 5 minutes to whip together.
Oh, Susie Bandana's here.
Susanna!
Kirsten says,
Susie.
but you're magical, Tawra.
So the brownies, guys, everyone says, well, I don't have time to make homemade brownies. So let me get this straight. You have time to get a box and cut the top open and still add the oil and the eggs, but you can't take an extra, literally 1 minute to throw in baking powder, flour, and sugar. Seriously, it doesn't take that long. It's really, really super quick to throw this stuff together. Cakes and cupcakes. I put 2 cake mixes in here with frosting for you because I know you don't want to be feeling deprived. So you can make yourself some cupcakes or cakes. And if it's a family of 4, what I would do is make cupcakes, freeze half of them, eat 1 per person for 1 day or 2 days, and then freeze the rest for the next week and then do it again. And then, of course, peanut butter with graham crackers is a really, really good, easy, what is it called? Snack for kids. Now, prices. You guys are probably wondering, well, how are you doing this? What are the actual prices? Okay. So, yes, Joanne, I just included the chocolate. Okay, let's see. Where are we? My shopping list right here. Now, my shopping list is only $136, and I did that on purpose so that you would have leftover extra. So let's say you run out of sugar. You can go get your sugar. You run out of flour. You can go get some flour. But this is just for those 1 or 2 little things that you need to fill in if you have run out, okay? So here's prices. Chicken thighs, 69 cents a pound. That can't be right. How much did I do? Divide that by that.
Divide what by what?
This by this. Let me see how much that is.
I should remember this.
I think it's 70
85
cents. 85 cents a pound. Now, I have 85 cents a pound for chicken thighs because that's how much they cost me. But many places in the country, you can get them for 49 to 69 cents a pound for chicken thighs in a 10-pound thing. 3 pounds of hamburgers for $9. So I break that up and use it over the whole month. 3 boxes of taco shells. So you have tacos 3 times that month. 4 times that month. You may not need 3 boxes for 4 people. This was one of those things where I wasn't sure if you were going to be eating 3 or 4 tacos a month, okay? And just adjust this to what you'll need. 2 packages of tostada shells. Now, oh, that should have been 1 package. Oops, well there I just saved you $2. It should have been 1 package. Because I was counting the big taco. We get the big tostada shells that are like this big and it's $2, okay? Corn tortillas, $3.68 for 80 corn tortillas. That's why I used them to make chips and enchiladas. Lettuce, $2. Tomatoes, $1.50. Those were one of the things that was on sale. 1 package of cheddar cheese, 2 cans of green chili, a jalapeno, 10 cents. Cheddar cheese was $2 for 8 ounces. 4 boxes of macaroni and cheese. Did I say that? Guys, you're not going to kill yourself eating a box of macaroni and cheese every now and then.
What?
Even if you eat it every day, you're not going to kill yourself. My grandmother tells...
Almost 90 years old.
My grandmother is going to be 90 next year. And she tells how she went and got a box of Kraft macaroni and cheese. Every day for lunch, her mom gave her a quarter, and they went to the store and bought Kraft macaroni and cheese and came home and cooked it for lunch. Every day for years. She's almost 90. It's okay. Macaroni and cheese tastes good. It's quick, easy. Add some hamburger, add some tomato sauce, and you've got hamburger casserole. Really, guys, you're not going to die on macaroni and cheese. Okay.
Stacy's asking, is this shopping list on your website? Yes, it is. I'm going to re-share that link again right now, if I can find it. It's the one that says feed a family of 4 for $150 a month, and I'm sharing it now.
So tomato sauce. I have 2 cans for $1, but I find it all the time on sale for 30 cents each. But I was just going on what I found this week. This is this week in Colorado where prices are high for groceries, okay? I don't have an Aldi's. I don't use coupons. 4 packages of mixed frozen vegetables, $4. 4 canned biscuits, you know the little tubes of biscuits, $2 to make your chicken pot pie. 2 cans of spaghetti sauce, and use the spaghetti sauce for both spaghetti and your homemade pizza. 2 packages of mozzarella cheese, $4 for pizza and spaghetti. Excuse me, if you want to sprinkle a little bit on top. A package of American cheese slices for $3. It's okay to eat American cheese, guys. It really is. 2 packages of spaghetti, $2. Rice, $2.32 for a 5-pound bag. 4 pounds of cabbage, $2. 5 cucumbers, $2.40. 2 bags of carrots, $3. 4 dozen eggs, $4. Milk, $1.99. Now, you're going to say, what? Only a gallon of milk for a whole month? Yes. But this could be one of those things that if you use more, you will note that we don't serve drinks anytime my kids want. They use it for cereal or baking. That's it.
Except for one exception. I did buy my own juice yesterday, and it's cherry cider, and it is delicious. But that was with my own money.
You want to go show them your cherry? Go get your cherry cider and show them.
And it even says Dave's only.
He used all of his professional income from living on time to buy himself a gallon jug.
I do. I make my kids buy their own pop. I make them buy their own special stuff like that. Don't I, guys? Would you like to come and tell how abused you are because I do that?
Oh, somebody was saying how they thought that was a great idea. I think it was Andrea. Saw the idea of giving your kids a set amount of money, a small amount, and have them shop for any additional to your meals.
Yeah.
Here's my cherry
Here's his cider he got right there.
It's usually like up to here. And
Comes from the cherry shop in
up
Pinewood
in,
Springs, Colorado.
But he paid for that himself. They pay for their own pop. As a matter of fact, my 2 teenagers got their own little fridge, which Elly got for free on Craigslist, and BJ paid like $30 or $50, I think, for his. And they would keep their own pop and their own food. Elly kept milk and cereal because she had this particular cereal that she really liked, and I wouldn't buy it for her because there's no way I'm paying $4 for a box of cereal. So she kept it in her room and had her own little,
Did you say something about getting cheap milk? Because Laura's asking. A lot of people are asking how do you get it so cheap.
I don't know. That's just the price here, Laura. So the price here is $1.99 for a gallon. We don't let our kids just drink milk, juice, pop. We don't. You drink water and that's it. And then Mom buys her own raspberry lemonade.
We are taught that water tastes good.
Yeah, my kids are taught water tastes good, and it does taste good if that's all they can drink. They really like it. Jack's favorite drink, he's always telling me, do you know what my favorite drink is, Mom? Water.
Jennifer says $1.12 a gallon at Aldi in Ohio.
Wow.
Wow.
That's really good.
We do have some questions when you're ready for them.
So I'm almost done here. 2 jars of peanut butter, $4. A package of ramen, $2. 4 loaves of bread, $3. 3 I say packs on here, that's wrong. It should be 3 boxes. Or what do you call those? What do you call that?
What?
Circular
For what
oatmeal.
Product? I think it's a box.
Well, no, that's not.
Like a cylinder.
Well, hand me the
Just a
oatmeal there.
Box of oatmeal, yeah.
It's not a box though, because people think box and they think instant oatmeal. The oatmeal that comes like this. I buy the big one.
But it's cardboard.
And whatever this container is called. Okay. And by the way, oh no, that's not the right one. Okay. If I get gluten-free, I get one this size and it's like $2.50, so it's not expensive at all. 6 pounds of apples, 6 pounds of bananas, microwave popcorn, $5 for 24 bags, 1 bottle of syrup, a package of animal crackers, a package of margarine.
Canister, says Becky.
Canister, excuse me. Thank you, Becky. Kool-Aid, 4 off-brand Kool-Aids for $1. Drink mixes. 1 baking cocoa to make your brownies and your no-bake fudge cookies. 2 cake mixes, 2 cans of frosting, a box of graham crackers, 5 pounds of potatoes, 2 cans of chili, $2, 5 pounds of potatoes, $2, $2 or 2 onions for $1, 2 packages of lunch meat for $4, 2 cans of black beans for $1, and a box of raisins, $2.
Wow. Yeah, Ramona said it's a box. It's funny. So we had a couple people ask about organics. Like organics, if you're doing organics, you're going to have to adjust the budget.
Yeah, you're going to pay more.
Because that's an optional choice that you make.
You can't expect to eat organic and pay regular food prices. It's not possible. It costs a lot for those farmers to be certified organic, to use special organic pesticides, which really half the time aren't really that great for you either. Won't go there, but if you're going to buy organic, it's the same principles. Buy on sale, use portion sizes, but you're going to pay more.
It's going to be more than the non-organic, but if that's what you want to do, you can still pay less for organic than for other organic.
Yeah, and that's your choice. So,
So we
all
had,
right, questions. So that's how you do it, guys. $1.50 for 4. I probably missed out on a thing or two, but
but we have time to say this again.
Yeah, this isn't hard. So
Marianne asked, do you repack when you buy in bulk like that?
I do. Jack, eat chicken on the table first before you eat anything else. It's right there under that towel. Jonathan, right there. I do. When I get the big 10-pound bags of chicken thighs, I put them in freezer bags and I will season them right away. Like if it's honey baked or maple glazed or whatever, I'll put all the seasonings in the bag and then refreeze it. I do that. So add another $2.50 for freezer bags if you want.
So, a couple more people were asking about the shopping list. I just posted the link, Feed a Family of 4, on Facebook and YouTube in the comments. And you can also find it in the description on YouTube. And I will keep posting it throughout the rest of the show.
And once again, all of these are in Dining on a Dime. Tracy said, I love your cookbook. Realized I'm grabbing it more and more. Guys, I wrote this cookbook, and I do have a Betty Crocker cookbook, but I have not used it for probably...
Since you wrote this one.
Since I wrote this one. It's sitting in my drawer. If I need to reference something, like what? I don't know. I haven't even had to really look at it. I was thinking about getting rid of it, honestly, because seriously, everything's in here that you need to make homemade. We even have homemade graham crackers. If you want to save buying them, you can make homemade graham crackers. You can make homemade tortillas because they're in here.
Yep. Kim says Aldi has a ton of organic stuff a lot cheaper, so you might check there if organic is what you're looking for.
Gloria, do you plan your meals a month ahead of time? No, I don't. What I do is I take a list like this.
Because knowing Tawra,
And
she's always an early shopper.
I am not good at planning at all. So what I do is I have my 10 dinners and our few breakfasts, and I just keep my pantry stocked for those. Then I'll buy what fruits and vegetables are on sale and fill in around there. I cook the same 10 meals. Your family likes the same foods anyway, so just make it easy on yourself.
So Jennifer said I fed a family of 6 for $6 tonight.
Very good.
So that'd be $180 for the family. Well, yeah, for a month.
Yeah.
But I guess that's just dinner. But nevertheless.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And guys, if you can't get it that low, don't be hard on yourself. But you can lower your grocery bill probably in half for most people.
Yeah, even if you don't get to the super, super cheap, if you cut it in half, that's still huge.
Yeah.
So, and Andrea says if you get organic as it's expiring, it's cheaper.
Yep. Yeah, it's the same thing. Look at the discount bins, look for sales, look for all those kinds of things, look for the expiring foods, those kinds of things.
Your brother, he says if it's processed, not processed, I'm not eating it. Well, we don't have anything for you then, brother-in-law. Hey, Dave, is the show looking all right?
My brother he likes his American cheese and Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine? Okay.
Yeah, it says it's fine.
Oops, sorry. Let's see. We also have...
All these prices are Colorado prices. I don't have Aldi's. I don't use coupons. And I'm chronically ill, so I cannot be shopping 14 different stores all the time. I gave you 4 stores that I shop at, but I don't do it all at once. I'll go one day and one another day.
So did this same stuff apply when we lived in other places where the prices were higher or lower or whatever?
When we were in Idaho, I spent $125 for 2 adults and 2 kids, 3 and under. But I spent $125. Now that was a while ago, but the prices were a lot higher there, and they really haven't changed from there over to here. The only thing that's changed is I have 4 teenagers now, so that's why our bill is higher.
Oh, no, that's interesting. Tina says discount meats on Wednesday at Walmart. So, yeah, did you mention, I didn't hear if you mentioned that you can ask your store, and they'll usually tell you when they discount the meats, and then they'll freeze them in sections, and then it doesn't go bad. So, Cassidy says, I use your cookbook in a 1950 edition Betty Crocker every once in a while.
Yay!
Along with Franny recipes.
Guys, stop making excuses. I don't care if you're diabetic. I don't care if you're gluten-free. I don't care if you're dairy-free. It doesn't matter. It's all the same thing. I'm gluten-free, I'm dairy-free, and I still eat extremely inexpensive this way. Even though I have to adjust things for me to eat around the rest of the family, it's not, you just replace rice. For diabetics, most of the problem, I know, not all the time, but most of the problem is you're just eating too much. If you're overweight and you have diabetes, you're just eating too much, and you really just have to cut back on how much food you're eating. It's not special foods, and don't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. I had gestational diabetes with my last pregnancy. I went through the whole diabetes course. I know all about it. It's portion control. You just cannot be sitting there eating 10 cookies at a time.
Wow, we have a whole bunch of more questions. Nicole's asking, can you freeze fresh fruit?
Yeah.
Okay.
One time last year, if you go look on our YouTube channel, which it's free to subscribe. Mom said that some people were asking if it costs. Go to YouTube and you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, Living on a Dime.
You just click the subscribe button and it subscribes you.
Yeah, just click the subscribe button and it's free. But on there, I have how I got 40 pounds of blueberries for $1 per pound, and they were delicious. And I got 40 pounds and I froze them. Strawberries, I freeze strawberries. When they go on sale for $1 a pound, I'll buy 40, 50 pounds, freeze them, because they don't go on sale that often. And they're like $4 a pound frozen here, so I just won't buy them. And that's the other thing. If something is expensive and you're used to eating it and you like it, I don't buy it. Like, we really like to eat roast, but it hasn't been cheap lately. Excuse me. So I just don't buy it. And poor Jack is so sad. But if you look in the refrigerator, Jack, there is one. We're going to cook it tomorrow. But you just don't buy it. You buy other meats that are cheaper. Right now, pork is really cheap, chicken. So that's what you do.
So I'm pasting the link in because some people are asking, and I pasted it already. But we're going to be at 7 p.m. Mountain and 9 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be on Two Family Homestead. And
Giving away 2 books.
And pasting the link where we'll be then. So after this show, it'll be hour and a half, and then we'll be joining them on their show.
And when we lived in Idaho, Mike was a video producer and an editor in another town 100 miles away. So what I would have him do is, as far as prices go, if I would see something was on sale at that town, I would say, can you please pick up whatever? And he would pick it up for me and bring it home. And I do the same with the older kids now. If they're going to a town where a store has something on sale and I'm not by it, I'll tell them, okay, you're driving by, please pick me up blueberries, pick me up strawberries, pick me up bananas, whatever.
Yep.
And how dare I tell you what to do, except you're driving my car and I'm paying for your food and your electricity? Oh, showdown with Mom.
She just fired a shot across the bow at the kids.
She was joking, guys. She was just kidding.
So Heidi said, make sure your freezer. Heidi in Rochester.
Bye, have fun.
Says, make sure your freezer's full of protein if you only have a small freezer.
Yes, and that's true. Heidi has a very good point. Proteins are the most expensive. So I would say proteins, fruits, then vegetables, and then breads. Because protein, you save more by buying that on sale and stocking up than if you would to buy vegetables and stock up. So, yes.
And proteins are also better for you. Good for you, Dad.
Sorry, we had a whole bunch more. Let's see. Lady Pops was asking, how did you come up with the budget dollar amount?
So I just took all the items on my list here.
I'm sharing the link to this list.
See
again.
right there, they're all printed out, the prices, and I just added up all the prices.
And those prices came from our store ads in Colorado.
Last week. It was last week.
Yeah.
And
on the actual items that she talked about.
And things like oatmeal and that kind of thing, I took the serving size on the back of the package and I divided it by how many servings to get the number of days that I would need that many packages.
So let's see. Joyce is asking, is your cookbook heart healthy, low sodium, low fat, spouse has heart disease? You can...
you can adapt it. I mean, you can adapt it really easy to whatever your, special diet is. Like I said, I'm gluten-free and dairy-free, and I still use this every day. I just use gluten-free alternatives and dairy-free alternatives.
And we have a lot of people who say they're diabetic or a variety of other things, and they tell us that it's easy for them to adapt from here. Mm-hmm. So we think it is, but it's nice when other people tell us who are also in those situations. So Rose says, chicken, 99 cents a pound in Houston right now.
Yeah, so buy it and stock up. Can you freeze gallons of milk? Joyce, yes you can. Now, if they have the indentation on the side, you can just throw the whole thing in the freezer and not worry about it. If they don't have the indentation on the side, you need to pour out a little bit and then throw it in the freezer.
But you can pour it into a plastic container and it will...
Yeah, and when you pull it out, let it defrost and shake it up. And then you'll have it back to what you were.
So Nicole wanted to know, how long is the milk good after you freeze it?
3 to 6 months.
And I don't know how to say your name. Jahyun says no bake fudge cookies are so good.
Yeah, we make them almost every day here. We make them probably 4 days a week.
Elly makes them more
4 to 5 days a week, probably.
Everyone else. And the cool thing is the kids can make those themselves at really any age. But Elly was probably, 14 when she started doing that a lot?
We're going to get Dave starting making them now. He wants them, so.
Maylin wants to know, she says, is it the same as the comb-bound one I have?
Yes.
So Dining on a Dime would be the same.
Yeah.
If you're talking about how to save on groceries e-course, that's a little different.
Yeah. Our How to Save on Groceries e-course is ebooks and videos. Now, if you have Not Just Beans 50 Years of Frugal Family Favorites, this Dining on a Dime is the updated version of that with more recipes and tips. But yeah, it's basically the same.
So let's see, what else do we have? Sandy says, my husband loves the brownies in Dining on a Dime. Tracy, I love your cookbook, realize I'm grabbing it more and more. You already said that. Sylvia says, I make my own taco shells. Very easy and tastes better.
And you could do that. You could, and I used to make them all the time. So you could cut out the homemade taco shells and fry them with the corn tortillas that I have on here. I just personally despise, I don't know what it is with me, I despise frying taco shells. I don't know why I have an issue with that, but I do. So
but she likes eating them fresh.
Yeah, I like eating them, but I don't know why I hate making them. It doesn't, because I don't mind frying chips, so.
Let's see. We had some more. Homestead Tessie was on. She said, thanks so very much for sharing. I'm writing so many notes.
Yay!
And Lori said, generic cheese is usually good, but don't ever get the imitation cheese. It's awful. Actually, it's funny is that, yeah, the imitation stuff is not good. But we do find, we usually buy the Kroger brand. And I've discovered that they have like a 8-ounce size and a 16-ounce size and a 32-ounce size. And different ones are on sale every week, and there's always something on sale. And so it's always possible for us to get the cheese for less than $2 a pound. We just have to look at it and see which size is it that has that price today.
So Becky says, when the kids pay for it, they eat less. You're right. Christy. Okay, here's the thing, guys.
Christy says, we go through a gallon of milk every other day. It's all my daughter will drink.
Stop it. Don't allow her to drink it. Flat out, period. Just don't allow it. My kids are not allowed to just go through and drink all the juice and milk they want. Period.
Well, and it might be hard to stop them if they're like 23 or something, but when they're kids...
But when they're 23, they can pay for it themselves.
When they're that age, yeah, we would put a lock on the refrigerator.
When they're kids, Mom and Dad would not let us eat Pepsi, and they would do this by putting the cans in the underwear drawer.
So, we hide Pepsi when we get it because the kids aren't allowed to just go drink all that they want. If they're in the habit of drinking milk for every single drink, start out with 1 glass of water a day. Do that for 2 days. 2 glasses of water. Start working it up to where milk is a treat, not a staple. Milk and meat should not be a staple. It should be a treat.
Sorry.
Still worried about that one. Let's keep going. Yep, 2 minutes.
Let's see. Sorry. Karen, I spend about $350 a month for 8, no little people, and that includes all household products and dog food.
Yeah.
That's really good.
And you can do it, guys. This is not the ultra frugal by any stretch of the imagination. I did not do ultra frugal. As a matter of fact, I have another one that I've started that's $20 a week to feed 4, because you can really go ultra frugal. And we just don't, I lost my train of thought. So anyway, that's not the ultra frugal. Evelyn, are you delusional? Since when is protein a treat? It is when you're eating too much. The problem is people are eating way too much. You do not need to eat a full serving of milk on top of 8 glasses of milk on top of 3 to 4 servings of meat a day with your scrambled eggs, with your egg and your French toast, with your egg and your muffins.
You can, but your body will just toss everything beyond what you actually need.
With all of your grilled cheese. It's portion control. You guys are just eating way too much. Milk and protein needs to be...
we're all eating way too much.
Yeah, we're all eating way too much. Milk and protein needs to be a condiment and not a main dish. So you eat your protein this size, that's it. That includes all cheese, milk. So if I have a piece of chicken with cheese on my broccoli and a glass of milk, really all you need is like this much chicken to get your whole protein. So
to answer your question, sometimes Mike is delusional. Sorry.
Do you want me to comment on that?
Faye Frutos, I do not know what's happening with your messages. I looked and I did not see a lot of them. And if something's happening, it would be a YouTube thing. I don't know if it says, sometimes when I post, it says at the bottom that my message wasn't posted, and I don't know why. That doesn't normally happen, so I'm not really sure. Sorry that's happening to you. Let's see. Christy says, I'll bring your cookbook to the store with me the next time I go shopping.
Yeah, just try cutting back for 1. Just start 1 a day. And that's how you get them off of doing the milk and the juice.
Oh, and Colleen was really nice. She was so happy that her book got to Canada quicker than she
Yay!
thought. She says after I make a big pot of spaghetti, I use the leftover sauce the next day to make lasagna. Easy peasy.
And that's how you cook ahead. It's not leftovers.
Let's see. How about 8 cookies? Can I do 8?
No, Colleen, you cannot do 8. Get it together. No,
we do have to be careful
I'm
because,
kidding.
especially our teenagers, if we let them, they'll eat everything. Or like Dave has the shirt about what is the bacon?
An accident. It's eating all the bacon by mistake.
Yeah, if we leave the bacon out, he'll eat it all. Lori says you can freeze Dr. Pepper, David. I hope you're joking. You can freeze it, but it'll be pretty flat when it's done.
Yeah, David has frozen Dr. Pepper and it's exploded.
I think she was asking if you could
in
freeze
the
it.
thing, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
And guys, all these tips and recipes are on our website. I mean, we want you to buy our cookbook. It's how we keep the lights on. It's how we keep this channel going. But we also know that there are a lot of people like my mom who raised 2 teenagers on $500 a month that just cannot. And that's why all these tips, over 580 videos on YouTube and thousands of pages on our website at livingonadime.com have all of these tips in them. So don't use the excuse that you can't afford it.
So Lorraine's asking, does this budget allow for entertaining or when the teenagers bring friends over all summer?
No. This is, like I said at the beginning, a basic mom and dad and 2 kids, probably up to 12. Now, if you're bringing in tons and tons of teenagers
I'm
all
sharing
summer,
the link for what she's talking about, yeah.
I would add another, $50 or $100 to make more no-bake fudge cookies and more muffins. But still, keep them, get them a big bowl of popcorn. Everybody loves big bowls of popcorn. They think it's so cool when you come in. I made for VBS one year popcorn this big, and everybody was all the teenagers just thought that was the coolest thing ever. So
yeah, they just went in there and left me without any food. They
Yeah.
left me to starve. It was
Yeah.
horrible.
Let's see, sorry. Rose says, taught my kids to shop by the weight and not by the sale.
yes, and if you get an apple, get a small apple, not a big one. If you get a banana, get a small banana, not a big one, because usually you'll eat 1 apple or 1 banana and it fills you up the same no matter what. So
Yeah. Let's see.
Right, Rainey says
Yeah,
40.
Liz says maybe treat wasn't the word specifically.
yeah,
But
I didn't mean treat. I meant use it as a condiment. It shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be an all the time.
Yeah,
you
it
eat.
shouldn't be the only thing you eat. And I get it if you're on a high protein diet and all that, that's fine. But you're going to have to get your protein from other inexpensive sources. Yes, Dave.
Rainey says, poor David, he's just hungry.
Yes, Dave is always hungry.
I'm always hungry.
Dave is shooting up. I think he's probably getting close to 5'10" now already. So
somebody was saying the food pyramid is confusing, and Kim says go buy the My Plate.
yeah.
Yeah, mainly I was realizing for myself, if I'm making my own food, if I eat half as much as I think I need and then wait half an hour, I often don't eat the rest of the
Phyllis
same meal.
is using 20 gallons of milk a month.
Wow.
Goodness, I think I just had a heart attack.
Actually, one thing
Sorry.
about the milk, and we've talked
Bye,
about this
Uncle Dave.
before, but I was a television producer before, and we did this. We had this health series, and part of it was we did a whole show on dental stuff, and the dentists were saying, the kids only need. I forgot what the recommended daily allowance is, but it's really small, like 4 ounces or 6 ounces, some kind of small amount. But they were saying a lot of parents just give their kids milk all day, and not only does it add a lot of calories that really aren't any more valuable than soda, once you get your calories of milk that you need, the rest of it's just wasted. But they also said it created a lot of dental problems for kids who were drinking a lot of
Yeah.
milk, and it was bathing their teeth with stuff that the bacteria wanted to keep chewing
Yeah.
on.
So notice, guys, Jack just fixed himself a snack and he made a piece of bread with peanut butter. Notice, we're not eating fruit snacks. We're not eating roll of snacks. We're not eating a lot of chips. I buy chips, but when the bag of chips is gone, they have to wait until the next month for the next chips to come.
And they've learned that lesson too, because sometimes they'll snarf the whole bag in one day, then they have to wait a long time to get more.
So they know, huh?
You want me to show them how I'm eating leftovers for
What are you
My
eating for
nachos.
leftover? Oh, leftover nachos, yeah.
like my
Jeanette says I'm on a no spending spree in July.
Yeah. Lady,
awesome.
I am on gluten-free and dairy-free to try and help my fibromyalgia.
We do have a few more things, but I'm going to go ahead and share this link again. We're going to be on with Two Family Homestead at 7 p.m. Mountain, 9 p.m. Eastern.
Two Family Homestead on YouTube.
And I just shared the link, so you can, if you copy that link, that's exactly where
and
you want to
we're
go.
giving away 2 copies of books.
Yep.
2 copies.
Ooh,
so
yum.
head over there at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Colleen says if you add cream cheese to mashed cauliflower, it's so good.
Yes.
Somebody asked, Nicole said, what about teenagers that play sports and need the extra calories?
Well, that's what I was saying at the beginning. Then you're going to have to add, you know, a little bit more, $50 or $100 more. But still, $250 to feed 4 people with teenagers is really good.
Well, but the other thing is, your mom and somebody else were saying about using more filler calories for
use the filler
teenagers
calories.
that use a
Yeah,
lot
that's what I
of-
was going to say. Use muffins. Make extra muffins. Make extra popcorn. Make no-bake fudge cookies. Those kinds of things will fill them up more than make homemade granola bars. Than just the snacky Cheetos and chips and those kinds of
We're
things.
5 minutes over, and I suggest you take a nap before that. That's what they did.
Let's see. I'm trying to see if there are any other questions. There are some, but somebody was asking about we don't have a recommend. Shirlene was asking if anyone has recommendations for a good popcorn popper. She says tired of microwave popcorn. Well, that's what we
Go
buy.
to Amazon and type in popcorn. Here's the one that Mom uses that she really likes for her stovetop. It's like a whirly pop or something, or let's see, which one is it? Keep that one right there.
This?
No, Wabash.
Oh.
So here's the one that Mom uses to make popcorn on the stove.
Hold on a second, and I'll paste it in. Got to get the link for it here. Oops.
Show them what you did real quick. We gotta go.
So, I did this on
My Rubik's Cube.
Dave's Rubik's Cube, and it's like a little robot type thing, like,
It's still.
He looks like a robot, doesn't he?
yeah, see, like the mouth and then eyes.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm taking a second here. Okay, popcorn popper link. Shirlene, I'm pasting it in now, so hopefully you'll find it. And then I'm also going to paste the link again for what we talked about today. And,
Now,
okay,
I do just my Dutch oven. My stainless steel Dutch oven is what I use.
for popcorn.
So for popcorn when I do it, yeah. So
Let's see. What was I? Oh yeah. So I'm about to share the link again. Feed a family of 4. This is the topic that we were on today, and if you're looking for that list of stuff that Tawra bought with the prices, it's there. You can also find it in the description on YouTube if you have trouble finding it in the comments.
yes, Loretta, she's right. In Canada, prices are way higher. That is true. Here's the thing, guys. It's a give and take. In Canada, your prices are higher and your taxes are higher, but you don't have to worry about medical bills. Here, a lot of our prices are lower, our taxes are lower, but we have to pay medical bills. So wherever you live, it's a give and take. In New York City, when Mike was a video producer, he could have gotten $100,000 in New York City. But when we were in Idaho, he only got $30,000. Well, you didn't even get $30,000, did you? Well, anyway.
Close to that, but
So it's
I
a
was the
give.
supervisor.
It's a give and take when you live in different places. And some places are just going to be more expensive. Like New York City, I'm sorry, you just can't get around it. It is more expensive, but use the same principles and you can still save.
Vicky says, got my daughters and teenagers loving celery sticks filled with peanut butter after school snacks.
Yeah.
Well, somebody was saying
That's
how
fun.
the kids were addicted to high carbs and stuff. That kind of just have to manage them on that a little more, right? Just not let them eat as much
Yeah.
of it. Because unfortunately, that's the kind of thing that gets out of control
Yeah.
when they become adults.
Yeah.
I'm speaking from experience.
Yeah. All right, guys, I think we got it all. Please go check out Two Family Homestead on YouTube at 9 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be on there in an hour and a half. And I have no idea what we're talking about.
I'm sharing the link
Do we
again.
even... I didn't hear what we were talking about.
Sure, this is a good
So-
opportunity to catch us off guard.
But we are giving away 2 cookbooks, and we're going to answer 2 questions. We're going to ask 2 questions, and I gave the answers in this video.
Whoa.
I gave the answers in this video. So if you were paying
Oh, you
attention,
did?
I
Oh.
did. See, I didn't even
I
know
wasn't even
it.
catching that. I hope I know what they are.
So I gave the answers to the question on how to win.
So
Or
yes,
if you want to win dining on a dime.
yes, who knows? It is 8 p.m. Texas time. So it'd be 7
Yes.
Mountain, 8 Central, 9.
Yep.
So be sure to rewatch
Eastern.
the show and write
So
down
please
every
visit
word.
us at Living on a Dime. Please like, subscribe, and give us thumbs up, guys. That helps YouTube show that you guys love us. Facebook too. At 50,000 subscribers, we are giving away one of Mom's aprons that she handmade.
What?
Actually, let me see
Yes,
how close
but
they are.
only to our subscribers. Only if you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, Living on a Dime,
There's
which
no
there is
way.
no charge to subscribe. You just click the little button and they let you
Guys.
know when we're on.
We need two.
Leona says dun dun
We
dun.
need 800 more people.
Yes.
Get it together.
I am going to lay down before the next show because I am, as you can tell by my pale, I didn't realize I was so pale.
Somebody's
From my pale, pasty face, I'm not feeling very
bandana
good
grandma
today.
said you needed a nap.
Yeah, I'm not feeling very good today, so sorry about that, guys.
Yeah.
But I tried to do myself up, but it just didn't come through the camera.
You look lovely. Is that what you're saying? I'm saying that.
Well, I looked a little tasty. Well, thank you. You're
welcome.
Oh. All right, guys. Have a good night, and we'll see you Wednesday. Watermelon pickles.
Watermelon
Or
growing
in
the
just
river.
over an hour on
Two Family Homestead.
Homestead, which I shared the link for, and I will share one last time before we go. All right. Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you later.
Facebook is gone. YouTube is dying. Bye, YouTube. YouTube is